Renaissance Aruba, Torongistan.
We're about to go see Flamingo.
Yes, I try to match them too. This place is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's a whole city. Yeah, the whole
There's a whole fridge. It's got a patio.
Just super nice for water stuff.
Bedroom. But the bathroom is.
There's a bedroom from right here, or door right here. And, sorry, go ahead. You can't even like turn the bed into. I have it in my GoPro.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. They always has the Renaissance. That's the cool. Yes.
It doesn't even open automatically. You have to pull it.
You see the line there? I'm just gonna check. Do you remember where the? Where is it? No, where is it?
Walk outside here on the pool deck area, right building in.
Small view. And the next building is what? Thank you.
Thank you. And then you'll see
With
on
this,
your
we're doing ATV off-roading on the north.
Is the truth? He's right. Get there first.
Yeah, he was like, I just need to drink more water. That's why I'm trying to keep time. It's actually not a hurricane alley, but it is. There's always true.
And it's like more than like a gentle breeze. Like it's wind.
Turn his back on when we get closer to the boat. Ciao.
Now the tables have turned. Now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you acting like a fool. I'm on the other side. You're like a full moon, and I'm up all night, howling at you. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. Feelings all turned upside down. I guess I'm the needy one now. Feelings all turned upside down. I guess I'm the needy one, needy. Now the tables have turned. Now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you acting like a fool. I'm on the other side. You're like a fool. And I'm up all night. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. Tables have turned.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, like I said, like I've said in previous videos, Aruba wasn't particularly high on my list. When I went there, it was just happenstance. How do you say it? Happenstance? I'm from Africa, leave me alone. But here's the thing. After going to Aruba, I did get a very different appreciation for the Caribbean islands. Caribbean, I don't know. There's a whole history behind that too. You should Google that. It's pretty interesting, actually. But here's where we are. One of the flagships of being in Aruba, or visiting Aruba, or experiencing Aruba, is seeing the flamingos on Flamingo Beach, which apparently is a private island owned by the Renaissance Resorts and Hotel Group. What that means basically is you can't just walk up and look at flamingos. On the entire island of Aruba, there's probably 6 or 7 flamingos, and well, that's about it. But they're pretty cool. It's like going to New York. If you go to New York, you definitely have to, if you visit New York, you definitely have to check out, you know, Statue of Liberty. If you come to Los Angeles, you want to check out Hollywood. If you go to Chicago, you want to check out the Bean, whatever it is. But the flamingos on Flamingo Beach and the iguanas, they're lesser known, but the iguanas are also there as well, are pretty much the flagship tourist attractions. They get the kind of flagship of Aruba. Aruba, one happy island. So this video really just talks about how to get there and how to experience the flamingos. So right now we have a pandemic going on. I have my mask right here, you know. Dodgers, all the cool LA team, shout out to them. This is not a sponsored video. I just like my teams. Rams, Lakers, Dodgers, Kings are cool. Yeah, you know, the rest. I'm not a super sports person either. But yeah, back to Aruba, back to the Flamingo Beach. There are two options. You could either stay at a Flamingo and you have, you know, unlimited access to Flamingo Beach. They have a shuttle boat that will come pick you up from the mainland, the Aruba mainland in Oranjistan. Google it. I don't really know how to say it. That takes you to Flamingo Beach. It's maybe like a 10 minute ride to get out there. Or you could stay somewhere else and go to go to the Renaissance. Pay, I believe right now, as of September 2020, is $125 per person, but they have a limited amount of tickets that they have open to folks that are not staying at the resort, at the Renaissance Resort. Here's my take on it. If it's more than one person, you're already at $250. So yes, the Flamingo, the Renaissance Resort in Casino Resorts, the Renaissance Hotel. It can be expensive, but right now during the pandemic, availability is pretty easy. Prices are cheap. You should probably stay there like a night or two before you leave Aruba, or you can start with it and go. The reason I'm gonna say to not stay there the entire time is because most of the tourist attractions, depending on what you're into, are over in Palm Beach. Palm Beach is way north. It's not too far. It's maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes. But if you have to do a daily commute, yeah, that can add up with cab fares unless you get a car, but that also adds up with time. So, yeah, if you go to Aruba, try to spend like a night or two before you leave. Great before you leave, because the Renaissance Resorts or Renaissance hotels are right next to the airport, actually, 5-10 minutes. Makes it convenient for you to leave. Makes it convenient if you're just getting in. And when you do that, you skip the chance of maybe not getting a ticket and have to come back the next day, or maybe not getting a ticket, then you have to come back, you know, it gives you a more firm itinerary. And once you check in, get sorted, it's a nice hotel. It's actually a really nice hotel. You could just basically use your room key card to show up at the shuttle boats that go to Flamingo Beach, stay as long as you like. Great for, well, there are two beaches. There's the Flamingo Beach itself, where you can have, it's adults only, but you can have kids between 9 and 10 a.m. Pro tip, you definitely want to go as early as possible. Because, yeah, just when most people on vacation just don't wake up early to do stuff, you know? There's the Iguana Beach, which is more of a family beach. You can have kids there all day. But if you're in Aruba, you definitely want to check these out. You know, check these flamingos out. The flamingos are actually from Bonaire, so I heard. If you heard any different, just let me know in the comments, or just DM me. Also, you can find me on Instagram at ed.olu, at ed.olu. What else do we have to say? Yeah, check it out. It's pretty cool. Stay at a hotel if you can. Spend a night or two. You don't have to stay there the entire time. But it's so much more less stress than trying to go in and get a ticket, because right now during the pandemic is probably not a big deal, but you know, eventually when high season comes back up, when Aruba is backed up with a lot of people, you're gonna be trying to shuffle with families of 12 and, you know, huge groups, and that could just throw off your itinerary a little bit. And honestly, the Renaissance is close to the airport on your way out, so it's a good way to just kind of end your trip, you know, chill out, get in, check in, relax, go out there the day after, relax. Depending on what time your flight is, you can, you know, check out and head out to the airport. So that's something I just wanted to share with you guys. I did get a lot of questions actually about this. You know, how do you get in? What time's the best time to go? Do you have to stay at a hotel? I'm sure you can Google it and find out the info, but this is my take on it, and you know, c'est la vie. Well, thanks guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have fun.